Hello and welcome to Challenge Accepted. My name is Braden Green and I am the Challenge Master. If you haven't seen our game show before, we take 5 ordinary university students and pit them against each other in our crazy challenges. Each challenge is scored to a special rubric system, the rubric system being whatever the hell I feel like. And at the end of the show, whoever has the most points win the all-important Challenge Accepted trophy. Fancy, I know. But before we meet our contestants, please welcome my partner in crime, Ashley McFadden. Ready for a big show, Ash?
I am so pumped. Today is going to be the most pumptiest show we've ever had. Let's do it. Yeah, woo.
What? Anyway, it is time to meet the contestants. Our first contestant reminds me of the city of Adelaide. He drinks wine, complains and goes to bed by 5 p.m. It's Andrew Smith! Our next contestant is much like a poodle. He has curly brown hair and can't be trusted in a room with a white carpet for more than 3 minutes. It's Daniel Harding! Our third contestant grew up on a farm. She got in trouble once for feeding the pigs sugar and vinegar. She said she wanted to breed sweet and sour pork. It's Jessica Wolfendale! Our fourth contestant's nickname is Terms and Conditions because everyone ignores him. It's Bradley McCarthy! Our final contestant changes her hair as much as she changes her underwear every 3 months with bleach. It's Carli Stasinopoulos! Well, that's enough of the formalities, so let's get into it. Ashley, what is our first subject today, mate?
Our first subject today is tourism.
At Challenge Accepted, we love holidays, and so does our little furry friend here. For this challenge, our contestants must take this koala on the best holiday. Whoever has the best holiday, according to the Challenge Master, will win the points. Do you accept the challenge?
So, as you can see here, they have to take this little fella here, cute, isn't he? And he has to go on the best holiday. They've all vlogged it, and we get to mark it from there. Now, we genuinely haven't seen what they've done, so this is going to be quite exciting. So, who's up first, Ash?
First we have Andrew Smith.
Yeah. Need a pee, buddy? What are you gonna have? Nice. Seriously?
Yeah.
Beautiful.
It's good enough.
Yes. Thank you very much.
Oh, what?
Good
Oh,
one.
make him to look pretty new. See, big
Yeah.
smile. See, yeah, see.
That's what happens when you're 6'4". Shit. Did you have a good day? All right, let's go home.
You took him on a holiday to a public urinal, was what you took him to.
No, I took it to Broadway. Yeah.
In Glenelg?
Most people who know me know I'm a music theatre fan. I study music theatre, and I thought, oh, let's take it to Broadway. That'd be a great idea. Then I had a phone call with Ashley. He told me it wasn't in the budget, so Broadway Glenelg was the next closest thing. So
I got to say that koala was not properly strapped in the car. That was very unsafe. Could have been taken a holiday to the ER.
yes,
Terrible.
Yeah.
Would have been a more interesting video, to be fair.
Want to explain the thinking around the barber shop?
Oh, we just wandered past and he turned around, looked at me and said he wanted a haircut. So we went in. The nice old Italian gentleman was more than happy to give him a haircut. And yeah, so I think he looks pretty good, to be honest.
Sorry, are you familiar with barbershops? You seem confused.
Have you seen this?
True.
Come on.
I'm looking.
All right, that was Andrew. Who is up next, Ash?
Next, we have Daniel Harding.
Yeah, so I went to Japan at the end of last year. Had a great time. I had the best trip. So if you're judging points off that, I think I should be winning this one.
What annoys me most is that you actually went to Japan.
Well, technically the koala did come to Japan as well. It just didn't come back, and I forgot about it. Yeah, so it's there. It's currently, out of all the koalas, I think it's the furthest away physically from any of the contestants. So if you're basing points off that, I would also take that.
I mean, technically, you have spent the most money as well, which annoys
Wait,
me.
how much did the haircut cost?
Oh, good $20.
No, okay, he spent more. I flew Tiger, so it was. That's why I didn't come back.
Yeah.
I mean, a holiday where you don't come back is not really a holiday, is it?
He's still continuing his holiday. That's how much fun he's having over there in some abandoned street somewhere. I have no idea where else. Well, what actually happened was I brought him out because I was actually going to do this. I took footage and I took him out on one of the pub crawls. But he didn't come home from the pub crawl. He's definitely in a street in Shibuya somewhere, but he's having the time of his goddamn life. Time is life.
Oh dear.
Who's next?
Welcome to Holidays with Bradley Going Badly. Today we're going to be looking a bit more at budget holidays and appreciating little things. And I'm going to do that by showing you a little bit more of my local area. We can't do it alone, which is why I've brought my very good friend here, Clive, who's going to teach me a little bit more about the local area. An exciting local piece of folklore is found just inside here. It's the amazing vape pipe. So Clive, I know you're a bit of a veggie eater, but what do you reckon to Peking duck? You hate his music. Well, you won't find any meat here because these ducks, if you try to eat them, they'll demolish you. Sometimes they use their beaks, but occasionally they have been known to use tools, such as bolt cutters. Clive, get off that! It's deeply poisonous. He probably needs the hospital. Where the hell is he? Clive! Well, I really thought I was working with a professional, but it seems that some people can't take constructive criticism or full-body physical assault. But anyway, my co-host has disappeared. Get back here, you daft bastard! Would you just talk to me? Look, I'm sorry. Can we just continue the holiday? Sorry for trying to do the right thing. I'm sorry for trying to save you. I'm sorry that I saw my friend in danger and tried to save his... Clive over here has found a great food source that grows right fresh off the tree. Bloody muesli bar. It's time we rested up and got ready for our next big day of adventure, where we go to Tuscany to look at the bicycle industry. Should be fun. Good night, everyone. Sleep well.
All right, Bradley, want to explain your actions in that because I'm confused.
Well, I took the koala around because what is more beautiful than admiring the area you live in? You can travel, you can look at plains and fields as you fly over them, but looking out in the real backyard, there's culture there. And I think you're missing it if you think Adelaide doesn't have culture.
It's kind of beautiful.
Surprisingly deep.
postmodern comedy. It has meaning.
Next we have Jessica Wolfendale.
Oh boy.
Alright, today's the day. We're gonna introduce Kirby to... Well, we've got to have that chat with him first, but he's still asleep, so let's go wake him up. Good morning, love. Hi, sweetie. Hi. Good morning. Why don't you come out and we'll have a little chat? Alright, we have something to tell you, and there's no easy way to say this, so I'm just going to come out and say it. You're adopted. We still love you very much, but we think you should know where you came from. And well, today we're going to take you to see your mum, your real mum. Do you like that? All right, let's go. Ready to go?
Yeah, let's go.
You ready, Kirby? All right, let's go. Every now and then I fall apart, Kirby. Let's wait in line. Mum's just
Yeah, so he's going to sit on there. She's not eating that red gum that I'm putting.
Alright, well, we came here to give you a talk. We want to know whether you want to stay. We've got the option. If you want to stay with your mum, you can. We won't love you any less for it. Okay, let's do this. I'll come visit soon, I promise. Bye, buddy. That was hard.
It really was.
Let's go home.
That got me right in the feels.
Yeah. That was really beautiful. I learned a bit about car safety, I have to say. Yeah.
I just want to make it clear to any international audience watching on YouTube or anywhere in the world that you cannot adopt a koala legally and keep it at home. From all of us at Challenge Accepted, keep care of your wildlife.
I mean, currently you can. There's lots of koalas that need homes at the moment. So, you know, if anyone's got a backyard that they can offer up, you know, you can keep them in there and rehabilitate.
How hard was it to give him up?
I'm actually watching that. I actually had my tears in my eyes and stuff. You think I'm kidding? I'm not. It's the best thing for him in the end, and that makes me happy. Happy that he's happy.
And a pretty wild holiday as well.
Yeah.
Oh, so much fun.
Almost lost him to an emu in the middle there, but we were all good.
Well done, Jess. Let's have a look at Carli's next, shall we? Do I have to call the RSPCA after that, seriously?
We went to schoolies on the Gold Coast. It was great.
My goodness.
Didn't see much of the Gold Coast, though, did you?
I mean, we got very drunk, so...
And that's what it's all about.
Yes.
I don't know what to say back to that. I really don't.
We had a great time. It was a great holiday.
How much
It
alcohol?
looks like you had a good night.
Yeah, we did.
Partying with The Rock and
Yeah.
whoever the other person was.
Yeah,
I don't know. Yeah.
because we were more in the moment.
Yeah.
How much alcohol was consumed?
I don't think I can legally say.
God. It's time to score this one, isn't it, Ash?
It is. Scores out of 10. Ooh. They're all out of 10. You don't need to say that.
Alrighty then. So we'll start off in last place.
Hey.
It's a good guess, isn't it? Yes, you're last for me. I'm sorry. You basically assaulted him on his trip. It's not a holiday.
To be fair, he was unprofessional. I mean,
2 points to Bradley.
Look, it's better than 0.
That's
No flat for you.
did the same thing with my HR.
It's double mine.
Carli, it's got to be you next with 4 points
Yeah,
because I
fair.
can't legally say I really endorse people feeding
Well, we
koalas
had a
tons
good
of
night,
alcohol.
That's all that matters.
Have we forgotten about
No,
dance?
continue, keep going. Who's next? Who's next? I'll
Oh,
take
yeah,
the 6
PowerPoint
points.
Yeah,
presentation
Mr.
over
Green
there.
Screen
No, I
Japan
did
over
that
here.
in Movie Maker.
Oh, God.
They don't have it anymore. I had to download Movie Maker. Like, it's not like a default thing because it's so old.
He has gone through a lot of effort.
I did. It took me like 10 minutes, like at least. I had to get a green screen.
I was going to say, yeah. I mean,
I don't come cheap.
You're third, but you're only getting 5 points. I'm deducting a point. You didn't take it to Japan. You promised
No,
him.
I did. He went to Japan. He's still
Where's the
there.
proof?
Take 5.
Now, this is interesting because you actually cared for the animal and looked like you had a good time. Is it a holiday meeting your mum, though?
to be fair, we did take a long trip to get there. I think it was a very special holiday.
I can't split the two. I'm going to give them both 8 points each. Yours was really heartwarming, but I think you actually took it on a very good holiday, which is what the challenge said. So both of you win that one. So winner of that challenge is Andrew and Jessica. Alrighty, it's time for the second challenge. Ashley, what is our subject, my good friend?
Our subject for this challenge is woodwork.
At Challenge Accepted, we have always believed that flat packs are the best way to build furniture. But can our contestants do it with no instructions? Yes, our contestants must build this flat pack with no instructions. The quickest team wins the points. Do you accept the challenge?
Yes, as if flat packs weren't hard enough to build. I mean, with the instructions, I'd hate to see someone do it without them. What happened to the instructions, Ash?
There was an incident involving a shredder and a tornado.
Who shall we see first, my good friend?
We didn't have Jess on the day of this one because she couldn't be bothered coming. So we had Aiden, who's been on previously, step up and help Andrew in this task. Your challenge today is to assemble this flat pack furniture.
Are there any instructions?
No, obviously not.
Well, they come
What's
with
the
instructions, yes.
Yes. Do you have them on you?
Well, I can't see them.
No. Doesn't mean they're not here.
Your time starts now.
Yes. Oh, hang on. There's something over here.
Look,
Something's going to slide here. This is number 5.
You find it, and I will try and figure out what is going on.
Oh, no. I have 3 and 5 here.
You have what?
I don't know what that means, but there's a 3 and a 5. Look at you, Aiden, using fucking common sense. Okay, this is, I think, the end result.
Uh-huh.
It's got to be, it's a thing of drawers.
Yeah.
I'm going to keep looking and see if there's any more. Oh, my God. We can't get up there, can we? Aiden, how about I just throw you up there?
Oh, shit. Hang on.
It's number
Wait,
1.
hang on.
So it's not really too difficult. We can read that from here.
Are you sure?
That's
But it's
just-
two-sided. Andrew, do you have a
It's-
screwdriver?
They're all on the floor.
Yeah, but they're all flatheads that don't fit this damn... Oh, okay, never mind.
I'll give it a thorough look. I don't want to come all the way back down again and then have to go back up.
Yeah.
Oh,
You okay?
yes, I just hit my knee.
Number 1.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, I forgot I had that there.
Oh,
that, was
thank
that
you.
was probably helpful for you. Sorry.
You did the tools already.
Yeah. Is there like a phone number for IKEA? We could ring them. If we could find out the number of the piece that it is, we can ring them. And I can ask them to email me the instructions. Then we'd be ready to go. Oh, no.
Oh, no!
What did
broke
you...
it.
Oh, you mongrel.
Oh my god, my back is actually hurting right now.
Do we have health insurance, Ashley?
Hell no.
Do you always have trouble putting pointy things into holes?
Okay, let's not go there on camera.
Okay.
And time? Sure. That's 19 minutes and 7. Are you happy with what you've done there?
No, because I need to find.
Probably bits missing, but that's okay. I would just like to thank Iden for coming in and helping me with that challenge. I really didn't want to do that on my own.
I'm really glad because I would have done so much worse.
Well, congratulations are in order for this team because they found all the instructions that we are hidden down the room. So well done for that.
I didn't know that. And it seems like we still didn't put it together. So
Can I just say how angry I am to find out after all this time the instructions were there?
Yeah.
Have you been on this show before?
So it took 7 minutes 30 to find all the instructions hidden around the room. Well, for Andrew to find it, Aiden was still working on it, and you just left him there to do it on his own.
Yeah, you didn't do much.
Yeah, well, I went around looking for the instructions and he said, yes, go and do that. And then we kind of just...
You also used a screwdriver as a hammer when a hammer was provided.
What do you want to do, man? You've seen me on this show. I'm no good under pressure.
And you hammered in the screws. There was also 7 screws missing and you missed a vital component that actually held it all together. We don't have it on camera. We picked it up and they all fell on Ashley's shoes.
Yes.
But what was their time again, Ashton?
Well, as stated in the video, 19 minutes and 7 seconds.
Well done. Well done. I really don't see how you do any better than that. I'm really interested to see what our next team did though, Ashley.
Yeah, apparently they did it without instructions as well.
Ooh.
What?
So let's see Dan, Carli, and Bradley.
Hi.
This is intriguing.
Hello.
Hi.
Hey, buddy.
Oh, fuck, it's an IKEA pack.
Sorry guys, I'm just feeling a bit flat today. Assemble this flat pack furniture
Oh no.
in the fastest time possible.
What are we making?
Time's us now.
Cool. Okay.
Great.
Well.
I guess like try and find holes and line them up. What is this?
Yeah,
This is,
that's
like, the weirdest.
could
What the
literally be
hell
anything.
is this?
Also, you don't use, spanners for IKEA stuff.
Does this go on the outside or the inside? Oh yeah, you know what? Let's just duct tape everything
Honestly.
together. Can I measure how tall I really am? What am I?
Oh, you've grown. What the hell?
What was the challenge? Let's make armor.
I've always wanted to
bring
be Iron
your
Man.
arm.
Yeah,
Sorry,
just
this
say
might
so.
hurt your arm hair. We probably should have done it on me because I don't have any body hair.
Oh, we
Yeah.
flex.
Okay.
Honestly, the less body hair I have at the end of this, the better.
Remember, it was fastest time.
Yeah, we're getting there.
Now, while they're putting it together, we'll give you a little bit of backstory. I'm actually an old Victorian housewife who has been back to take vengeance for all the abuse committed against her, hence the bonnet and the armour. Because I'm combat, but I'm also pretty. Yeah, I told my parents this morning I was going into university for an important extracurricular activity.
You're ridiculous.
Nice.
We good?
Cool.
Oh, if you're happy with it, that's fine.
Bye.
No, let's go.
Let's go. Do you want to go to Macca's?
Oh, hell yeah.
Let's go.
Bye.
Bye.
That's actually 2 minutes longer than people usually stay.
I think we did really well.
Yeah, I think we did fine. What was the time?
Well, you did it in half the time.
Oh, great.
8 minutes 53.
That was quick.
We actually do have a picture as well that I would like.
Yes, please.
We would like to see this.
Yeah, what was it meant to be?
Let's just get to the point. Why'd you tape him up? And why was it him? I know it's his first episode, but it's a bit cruel.
With all due respect, Braden.
The body type to be like.
I'm pretty
a
sure he
gladiator
volunteered.
Type. Yeah, I think he did volunteer as well. I know, as soon as I saw the duct tape, that was not getting on my arms or any hairs or him.
Yeah, peer pressure, not drugs, stupid ideas of any type really get me.
And more importantly, how tall are you, Carli?
How tall? I don't even remember.
Is it Lady Gaga height?
I think it was like 5'2".
Yeah, it's bad. It's bad. Yikes.
Yeah.
You described the outfit you created out of the wardrobe pieces as a cross between Buzz Lightyear, a robot, Wolverine, and a nun. All words used to describe your piece.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You stand by? You stand by?
Oh, absolutely. Well, who hasn't built an IKEA thing with like 1 or 2 things missing? Like at the end of it, like, come on.
There's always something missing when you get the box anyway.
He could have carried stuff. If it was Jaws, just give it to him. He could carry things.
IKEA is not sponsoring this video in any way. We have no opinion on IKEA products whatsoever.
They're really sturdy though. If you use them as body armor, weird screwdriver, it's like hammering into
What
it.
did you throw at his crotch at that
the
point?
spanner.
A spanner. That's heavy. That's heavy. Nothing,
Yeah, I wanted to see how durable it was.
Are you okay?
Well,
Yeah, can we try it without the armor?
No.
Just prove a point.
Kinky.
Nuts, bolts, screws.
I mean, if you're into that, you can wait until we're all gone.
Anyway.
What's the point, Brandon?
Yeah, who won?
I wonder who won. Well, look, I'll give you a point for creativity, all right? I mean, but it's still stone dead last, all right? And I think you are... Be happy with a 4. Be happy with a 4. I'm going to give a 4 to Dan and Carli. I'm going to give you a 5, Brad, because you actually took a spanner to the crotch.
You're welcome. There you go.
I mean, how much did the duct tape hurt taking off?
Yeah, we kind of just left him at that point.
I would rate it between ripping duct tape off your back. It was more painful than that, but less painful than a spanner to the private parts.
There we go.
I think that covers it.
I think the saddest part of that is at the end when Bradley says, it's longer than most people spend with me. 8 minutes and 53 seconds.
As for you guys, look, I'm going to give, well, Jess as Aiden, well, I'm going to give Jess 8 points because you clearly want Jess. I'm giving you 7 because you made him do all the work.
Why
You
does
just
Jess
left
get
him to
more
build
points when
it.
she wasn't
Jess
even
wasn't
in
even
the
in the
challenge?
challenges. She gets more points.
I know.
What is this show?
For once, I agree that Andrew should
Okay,
win.
we'll make it 7 each then. I think that's fair.
That's fair.
Yeah, okay.
I'll share my trophy with Aiden if I have
Well
to.
done to Jess and Andrew then.
Yay!
What is our next subject, Ashley?
Our next subject is English and creative writing.
Challenge accepted. We love classic literature, so we thought it's time to challenge our contestants once again. Who can create the best storybook? It will be judged, of course, by the challenge master. Do you accept the challenge?
Alrighty, Ash, do you want to explain the challenge a bit for our audience and the viewers out there on the internet?
So we've asked our contestants to bring in a story that they've written and created for children and present it in front of the whole class.
Aww.
Dan, I want to see yours first.
Yay, Dan!
It's story time, everyone.
The only actual teacher.
This is a story. It's called Dinosaur Land. So I forgot about this challenge until last week. So I outsourced it to the children. I work with kids. I don't just know a bunch of kids. So what I did was I just asked them to write a story. I did all the writing and then I got them to draw pictures. So I did it with this kid called Brian. So this is Brian and Dan's story called Dinosaur Land. Here it goes. Dinosaurs stomping in the middle of nowhere. It's a love heart. Next, that's the dinosaur stomping. And when they was coming, they saw a baby dinosaur. That's the baby dinosaur. Suspiciously human-like, you'd think. Next bit is they was in the middle of nothing, they just was food. That's the food.
How old are these children?
Well, see, the original kid I was doing with it got bored at that page, and so left, and I had to find another kid to work with. So it ranges from about age 5 to 12. This bit. The volcano interrupted, and then he farted. He had spicy food, so he farted. So anything in brackets is what I asked the kid. So again? Yes, of course. This isn't good character development. This is another kid because he got bored after one page. Monsters ate the heads. What heads? Just nodded. And he walked off as well. And then it kind of turned into a fact book. So dinosaurs can eat meat. What else do they eat? Heads. Anything else? No, but can you please help me turn the laptop on? Then he went on the laptop, so he left as well. The dinosaurs are in Jurassic. Daniel, I have a fact. Yeah? Dinosaurs are in many movies. He's not wrong. He's not wrong. And so basically at this point, a bunch of kids just heard me talking about dinosaur facts and started running over and telling me their own facts. So my cousin should be here because he knows lots of dinosaurs. I only know the Stego and the T-Rex. And that's the sun. So what do you know about dinosaurs? Can they roar? I think so. Then that. Dragons breathe fire. This is a book about dinosaurs. Dinosaurs do not breathe fire. They have wings and sharp teeth. Dinosaurs or dragons? Both. And another love heart. Because a big meteor and they've been extinct for 2,500 years. The end. Thank you for listening to my dinosaur book. Well, it's 2020. I'm allowed to outsource things these days, and that was easy. I didn't do any work.
I honestly loved it. I got a story and I got many facts.
You got
thrown
both.
at me.
It's like it subverts your expectations because even I didn't know where it was going.
We may need to fact check some of those
Look,
facts.
2,500 years ago, were you alive back then? Oh. No.
Well, I guess you got me there.
Exactly.
This is the first time I've ever said in the history of the show nothing negative of what you have done.
Oh, how good. How good. What the hell?
Give it up for Dan.
Thank you.
You know what? We're going to see Bradley next. I'm interested to see because yours is a hell of a lot longer than I've noticed.
Boys got
Yay, Bradley!
I wrote a story of what I would like to read if I was a child today. I'm a little bit weird. I'm sorry. Prunella Cataclysm makes a friend. A tale of dark magic, judgmental cats, hallway cupboards, beings of chaos, and how a nice biscuit can be the answer to it all. This is Prunella Cataclysm. She's 7 years and 3 months old. She likes the colour black, magical rituals, and making new friends in the underworld. One night, Prunella was busy ranking her enemies by how much she hated them when she heard a terrible scream throughout the house. She thought this might be mildly interesting, so she went to investigate. "Mother," she asked, in a voice like the whisper of the wind through the forest at night, "why is there screaming coming from this closet?" Her mother chuckled as she gave Prunella a pat on her inky black hair. "Why, it's just the house settling, dear." "No," said Prunella. "It isn't." Prunella found her answer in the hall cupboard, where a vortex of darkness swelled and raged in a tight space. She could tell this being felt a bit angry, so she decided she should make it feel welcome, like a good host. "Good evening," she began, extending one small hand, her own, before you worry. "My name is Prunella Misery Darkness Raven Featherway Cataclysm. Would you like to live in my bedroom?" A piercing cry of fury shook the house until dust rained down. "Insolent girl, I am the embodiment of chaos. Bow before me. You cannot stop me from dining upon all that you treasure." Prunella creased her small brows in concerned thought for a moment, then sighed. "I do not have any treasure, but I do have this biscuit," she said, holding out a small ice biscuit that she had decorated to look like a raven's face. The frantic mass of darkness slowed down in a way that could only be described as confused, which Prunella thought was a very impressive thing to do when one did not have a face. Eventually, it stammered out a question. "What is a present?" "A present," Prunella said, "is a very nice thing that people get for each other. It means we're friends." He said, "I don't have friends. What do I need friends for?" Prunella was sad at this, because the being was very lonely. She thought about it all night, about how sad she was that her new friend might be lonely. But then the next day, screaming again. It was the cloud. He'd returned, and he had a present. Hello, friend. I have missed you. It was the cloud. The cloud had returned. I brought a sorry present for not knowing what friends are. This cloud clearly didn't know quite how to do this, but he was doing his best. Prunella glanced downward and saw the source of the mumbling screaming. The cloud had caught the mailman. Oh no, she cried. You must let him go. Oh no, you already have one. I knew this would happen. Oh my goodness, but I am embarrassed. No, it's a very lovely thought, she said. But you mustn't catch humans. If you are a danger to people, Mother says the police and the RSPCA might take you away. And then I will be sad. The mailman piped up in a voice shaky with fear. Also, killing is wrong. Naturally, Prunella shushed him, reminding him it was rude to interrupt. This was a very nice thought, Mr. Cloud. May I call you Clive? Certainly. May I call you friend? Aww. Certainly, smiled Prunella warmly, holding out another very special biscuit. There they are. They're friends now.
That's so cute.
Are you okay?
Brayden, I clearly treasure friendship. How is that not okay?
It's just a little...
Can you just go back and go through the name again?
Yes, it was Prunella, Misery, Darkness, Ravenfeather Way, Cataclysm.
I'm so triggered.
What a reference.
What a reference.
I have no doubt if my 5-year-old cousin read that, she would actually cry herself to sleep.
With joy.
Honestly, though, I relate to that. Like,
Yeah.
we can all learn something from that story.
Yeah, biscuits are great.
Sometimes really angry people are just misunderstood. And they're scared of how much they misunderstand. You just need to show them kindness and biscuits.
Well, I'm not going to show you any kindness, but anyway, go have a sip.
You okay,
Do you need a
Brayden?
biscuit?
That touch of
Do you
nerve
need a
did it. You need a hug.
You need a biscuit,
You need the
Brayden.
biscuit.
You're not you when you're hungry.
There's going to be so many trademarks, law cases after this episode. Thank you, Bradley.
Thank you, Bradley.
Andrew, your turn.
Yay.
All right. My story, as I was told 30 seconds before the audience came in, it needed a title, is called The Little Scotty That Could.
Oh boy.
Once upon a time, in a play school in Canberra, there lived a bunch of children happily playing. There was much fun and games to be had. There were children laughing, dancing, painting, and singing everywhere. But there was one boy who decided that there was no room for fun at his play school. That little boy's name was Scotty. Scotty stormed over to the children dancing and pulled the radio out from the wall and said, "You don't need to dance. Here, try playing with this lump of coal instead." Next, he ran over to the kids painting, kicked over their paints and brushes and said, "You don't need to paint. Here, try playing with this bucket of crude oil instead." Finally, he stomped over to the children singing, took their microphones and said, "You don't need to sing. Here, try doing secret handshakes with me." Scotty walked away feeling very pleased with himself, but the other children were not so happy. The other children threw their lumps of coal, buckets of oil, and fists at Scotty, who ran away as fast as he could. The children all clapped and celebrated, and then finally shouted, "See you in the NT." Finn.
With all the political satire that's going on at the moment, that's some of the best that I've heard, genuinely.
Political?
Political.
What?
This show?
Like, it sounds vaguely familiar, that story, but I'm not really sure where you're getting it from.
Well done, Andrew. I mean, that's all I can say.
I'll take that. I'm going to quit.
I think it's time to hear Carli.
Yay, Carli!
I believe in you.
Carli is an English and creative writing student.
Maybe you should have told them afterwards, because if this sucks, then I'm going to look really bad.
Recently finished an honours degree.
Thank you for that. My story is called The Magician's Cards, and it is aged 11 to 12, so there are no pictures, but I will do a dramatic reading. A wave of relief washed over my face. Works every time.
A lot to dissect there.
I thought it was a thesis halfway through.
I think the audience did too, Ash, don't worry.
I mean, it's kind of like Goosebumps-esque, like 11 to 12-year-olds, like they're starting to get into short novels and stuff. So not really like 5-year-old picture book, but close to like 11 and 12 getting into the harder stuff. Still technically a children's book.
Preteen?
No.
Young adult.
No.
Young adult. Sit down.
Yeah.
Let's finish it off with a bang with Jessica.
Hello, everybody. Today, I'm going to be reading a story for you. And that story is called What a Mess. Want you to all take a look at that front cover there? Gorgeous. Now, this story. Scott was a naughty little boy who loved to make big messes. There he is. When he was making lunch, instead of making all the sandwiches the same, he threw it across the room. Naughty Scott. What a mess. Look at him. And a nice, safe church in the fridge. During playtime, Scott would lock the new kids outside. Everyone was sad and wet and cold. Naughty Scott. What a mess. Sometimes, Scott would meet up with other naughty little boys, and they would make even bigger messes. Eventually, Scott had made such a mess Eventually, Scott had made such a mess of everything that no one could clean it up. Don't worry, said Scott. I've got lots of thoughts and prayers, enough for everyone. But no one liked Scott anymore, and they all just waited for him to go away. And eventually, he did.
I like how you've brought satire into the art of play school, basically.
I don't know what you mean.
How long do the drawings take you?
Too long. I hand-coloured each and every one of them. I was very proud of that.
They're very good. I'm very proud of you.
Oh, thank you. Okay.
Didn't go outside the lines once, did you?
Okay. No.
Nice. Well done, Jess.
Thank you very much.
Time to score this, and I can tell you who's last.
Okay, first of all, when Braden told us about the challenge, he said write a children's book. We all asked, what is the age range? Is it young children, like 5, or is it older, like 11, 12, 13? And he said, and I quote, do whatever you want. So, you technically never clarified an age range.
I still think it would put 11 and 12-year-olds to sleep, though. So.
Oh, no. Rude.
So how do you want to judge this art?
Look, I mean, I will admit, I did say they could do whatever age they would thought, but I thought no one would put effort into this challenge, and everyone do a play school book. So, a bit of egg on my face there. So I will give you 3 points instead of 2. Well done, Carli.
Wow.
It's my show.
Wow.
You never know, it could make a difference.
We respect you.
Oh, yeah.
See, I mean, the next one's really hard that I genuinely can't separate Bradley and Dan, because I mean they're both entertaining in their own way. Bradley, I'm really scared for you. Dan, I think it was adorable how you used children as slaves.
It was just as politically charged as these two.
So I'm going to give them both 6 points.
Hey.
I mean, this is hard now. Now we've got to separate first and second because they're almost the same story. Let's be honest. Jess, you did put more effort with the pencils, so you know I can't separate you again. I'm both going to give you 8 points. I think that's fair.
I think Jess should get bonus points for her drawings, TBH, because like you just printed yours off. She hand drew and coloured every single one.
That's using your brain though. So
no one draws
She
anymore.
put in more effort.
I'll leave it to you.
all right, I can hear it in the crowd. They're saying give Jess 9. All right, we'll give Jess 9. Let's
Yeah, they are.
Alrighty, folks, it's time for the live challenge. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Challenge Accepted, and we are about to start the live challenge. Ashley, can you please present them the live challenge and tell them what they have to do?
I certainly can, Braden. This is an elimination challenge. The contestants will be given a balloon and a pump. Down the line, they will pump the balloon. If the balloon bursts on your pumping, you are eliminated. Boom, boom, boom.
You must.
Wait, so it's a luck challenge?
No, it's not luck.
It is a strategy challenge. Shut up.
I am well rebuked.
You must put at least 3 pumps in it when it is passed to you.
Oh yeah, that's going to look
3
generated.
full pumps.
3 full pumps. All right, here you go. Pump it, boy.
3.
3 full pumps.
3 full
Feel the
pumps.
tension in the audience.
3 cheeky jacks.
Let's go.
Carli, you'll be passing to Andrew.
Yeah, it's a balloon. These take ages to pump up. Like, unless you got like.
No, please, God, don't. Oh, no!
I'd say a good strategy is not getting it back to you.
Okay, go on. 3 full pumps.
Okay, stop, please.
Oh no.
3 full pumps. I haven't felt that powerful in ages.
Put it that way.
Can I automatically drop out?
You want to just give up?
Whoa. She's gone crazy with the power, I tell you. I will say the longer you hold it, the more chance of it popping in your hands.
That's not how it works.
Come on, don't be a pussy.
There's 6. Go for it.
26. Okay, look. Surely it's just like a band-aid.
2, 3, 4,
Risky.
6.
Man.
Come on, buddy.
We know it's not going to hurt us. It's really scary.
1.
This is so not fair.
2.
Oh, come on.
3.
Oh, jeez.
I mean, Carli's tactics are very interesting. I'll say that along.
I kind of want to touch it, but that might burst it.
That's
1,
what I said to the
2.
Oh my god! Just do 3.
4.
Can you please pop it?
I'm sick.
Just end it all, please.
And number 3.
I mean, get it primed and then give it to Carli. That would be my advice. It does go double the size.
What if I bit it?
Yeah,
That would be an
no, do
interesting
it.
tactic.
Keep going, keep going, keep going. No.
I don't want that near me.
No.
I don't know. I think Bradley was still holding that. Thank you, Bradley.
I apologise to the sound. I apologise
No,
to the
there's
sound
more.
elimination.
No.
Can I take Bradley's elimination? No. And he can stay.
Yeah, I want one
I
as
don't
well.
wanna
Are
do
you
it.
giving them out? I don't want another one.
I don't want to
Round
do it. I don't want to do it again.
Step on it.
Man, I don't know what happens here. I think we just wait for time to burst it.
Yeah, I reckon just send it. Don't pop it near me.
Dan's out by default.
Yeah,
because he
I'll
broke the
take
pump.
that.
Yeah.
I don't play anymore.
Carly, come
right.
here. It's okay.
I think mine
I don't want to play.
Fellowship, it's all right here.
Oh no, I'm out.
Oh no, what a
For
shame.
someone who was so scared of it popping on her,
Ooh.
it's stuck
When
on
I'm in
now.
control, I'm not scared.
Andrew, you burst your load.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Can we get a sound check on my ear?
Which makes Jess the winner of that challenge. Congratulations.
Pretend you don't know.
Can we go through the final scores, Ashley?
Yes, we can. This is exciting. Today's winner is Jess Wolfendale. Followed by Andrew, Dan, Carli, then Bradley.
Come and collect your trophy, Jess. Please join me in thanking our cast. Andrew Smith, Daniel Harding, our winner today, Jessica Wolfendale, Bradley McCarthy, Carli Stazanopoulos, my partner in crime, Ashley McFadden. I've been Braden Green and that was Challenge Accepted. We will see you next time.